one of our mantras is a better quality of life for all through mobility, accessibility, job creation, and local ownership. So in this episode, we're going to talk about why do some cities have greater appeal, have the ability to win talent and investment and actually retain it, that there's not constantly an open faucet or a drain where people are coming and going. And actually, that's not just for cities. That's actually good application for businesses. Can you hire talent? Can you gain investment? But can you retain it and build on that beginning point? So just to start out, we're going to have a few of the kind of coverage points over these segments. We're going to first talk about why talent always follows opportunity, but it also follows ease of living. And the overarching umbrella here is absolutely quality of life. And we can start to segment different age groups, populations, interests, and so forth, and that'll certainly drive a lot of the conversation. Mobility, which certainly is our focus area, is really about mobility reducing friction in daily life. We are certainly multi-generational, interested in not only building our work, building our families, building our businesses, but we also want to do it with a new sense of flexibility, that we're not controlled always by our outside environment, that we actually have better control over it. And certainly city living, urban design, and the issue of transportation are very, very much quality of life issues. And we can certainly talk about cost of living and schools, depending on your age bracket and so forth. The next one is really around investors looking for efficiencies, not just incentivized or incentives. And that is probably could unpack a number of episodes in and of itself. And then lastly, cities are actually competing globally, no longer even nationally or regionally. And this has happened really pre-pandemic, but ever more so, where people were making what sometimes sounded like sudden decisions. I am moving from the north to the south. I am moving from urban center to suburban or rural. And this was not just within state or region. This is actually picking up and moving, much to employers or family surprise. So really this is around people increasingly choose cities where commuting is predictable, where it's flexible, where it's, we use a word at SNAAP called just relatable. Is it something that I can relate to? We, in prior episodes, talked very much about we may be our human behavior will have us making decisions that may not always be the most efficient on face value, but when we talk about the friction or the drag or the duress of transportation, we actually find ourselves making decisions that are maybe feel like we're getting home sooner, getting to our destination sooner, but actually may take longer. But it's an ease of mobility and access to quality of life and services and employment and so forth. So really, as we continue to talk about this, we're going to continue this around high growth cities tend to have strong mobility systems. Now, the key things are certainly in cities are going to be cost of living, accessibility to lifestyle, and sometimes that's the actual airport itself, just very simply. Increasingly, that's now referred to as a multimodal location, where airports will have a hub of train or tram transit, and then bus rapid transit and micromobility all layered through that. Certainly, SNAAP Transportation invites the conversation to have us as the gap filler above traffic, a new type of micromobility, but really it's a personal monorail, personal rapid transit system. And so we'll continue to include that in the dialogue. And then employers are considering how easy is it for employees and customers to access their services or benefit from their presence in a given location. Again, whether that's airport, providing services, support, and all those other factors. And then quality of life is just not, it's just Well, it's multifaceted. Is how much time do you want to be spend in traffic or in chokeholds of you being able to control your day and so forth? I've said it in prior episodes, say it often in presentations. No matter who you are, what you think about today, you will consider at least two things. Number one, you will consider what you're going to eat and where you're going to eat it. And the second thing is you're going to consider, how do I navigate my life around traffic today?